So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roma Theory. We're back with live watch-alongs. It's a crucial game. Now, it would have been 10 times more crucial if Ludogorets beat Betis. But you know, Betis beat Ludogorets in Bulgaria. So that means that we have less pressure today. Because even if we were not to win today, we would still have a chance to get to the round of 16 of the Europa League by winning. I reckon with a goal difference. I think with a big goal difference next Thursday at home against Ludogorets. Do I want to take such a big risk? Hell nah. I want to win today, I want to win next Thursday, and that sets it clear, round of 16, here we come. So definitely, the fact that Betis won definitely helps us, definitely puts way less pressure on some players today, but again, I don't want to risk anything, so I'd much rather win today, and you know, I mean, we'd still need to win next Thursday if we win today, but it would be way less, you know. We would have way less pressure. That's definitely what I'm trying to say. You know, we've discussed yesterday in Mourinho's press conference reaction how this match can be unpredictable because of the ground we're playing in, because of the climate we are playing in, but also because they're a fast team. Now, it is true, as we said yesterday, that we beat this team 3-0, but it is also true that we beat this team 3-0. They got a red card after 10 minutes, something like that. So many advantages were on our side the last time we played them. This time, more advantages lay on their side. But again, I think, you know, you look at the formation, you look at the lineup, and I absolutely love it. I love this lineup. It's something new. It's experimenting with some players which deserve a chance. And it's also surprising us because all of us would have predicted Belotti and Tammy to start. But we've got a big surprise. We've got Volpato starting. We've got the Australian generational talent starting. I want to see more of Volpato. I think he's a playmaker. I think he's someone who can create something. You know, I reckon he is someone to have faith on. To potentially give more chances to. So I'm liking this decision by Jose, and I also like the fact that El Shaarawy is starting. I think this is a very good El Shaarawy match. We're facing a team which isn't very balanced in a way that they prefer attacking than defending, obviously. They have nothing to risk for, you know, they want to try and get Conference League, so they're going to try and win this match. There is no part of me which believes that Helsinki will park the bus today. That means open spaces, and El Shaarawy is very, very good at this. And you know, El Shaarawy needs to get back scoring. It's his birthday today, so happy birthday to Steph, and hopefully he'll celebrate his birthday with a massive goal. And then we're playing with a different formation as well, because we're playing with a 4-3-3. Now, it's something different because we're normally used to see 3 defenders at the back, and we're normally used to see the usual 3 defenders, which are Smalling, Mancini, and Ibanez. This time, Ibanez is the one resting, even though he's the youngest, which is very controversial, but who knows. So, Smalling and Mancini are starting. Vigna is starting over Spina. I don't know if something happened, but I mean, yeah, hopefully it's nothing to do with an injury when it comes to Spina. But Vigna is starting over Spina. So that's definitely my biggest doubt of this lineup. But again, you know, let's not forget that we played basically 3/4 of the entire of last season with Vigna on the pitch, because Spina obviously came back towards the end of last season. So we can't hide the fact that Vigna, you know, played a big part in our Conference League win. You know, we know how Vigna plays. Vigna can be a big threat to us, but we also know how to play with Vigna. You know, it isn't something new. So Vigna starting, and Zalewski is back from a little slight injury which he had, which made him out for the match against Napoli last weekend, so he is starting. And then our 3 midfielders are Cristante, Kamara, and Pellegrini. No Matic. Why is there no Matic? Because he's actually injured. He isn't very injured, but he's got a slight problem. And obviously we're playing on turf, so that makes him unavailable for this game, because turf, playing on artificial grass, is very bad for players who aren't fit, because it stimulates injuries. So Matic definitely had to rest. And obviously Kamara's been playing phenomenally lately, so give him more chances. Cristante is starting. Now, the biggest problem of this lineup is Pellegrini. Why do I say this? I think Pellegrini today will play well, but I'm saying this because Pellegrini is another player who, against Napoli, obtained a little injury, a little muscle problem. And playing on turf, as I said before, stimulates injuries. So if Pellegrini starts today, is on 100% fit, and gets injured, that is us being stupid, to be honest. But yeah, Pellegrini is starting in the middle between El Shaarawy and Cristante, and in the middle between... he's playing in the middle of 4 players. Look at this. He's playing in the middle of Volpato, El Shaarawy, Kamara, and Cristante. So Pellegrini definitely has big responsibilities today. He's the captain. He needs to show that leadership. But obviously he needs to be careful because he did get a slight injury against Napoli, and playing on artificial grass can be a problem, especially because last season when we played on artificial grass in Bodo, Mancini got injured. You know, injuries are something very big when it comes to artificial grounds. It's something very problematic. So hopefully everything goes to plan. Pellegrini today, what does he need to do? The second he feels something wrong with his muscle, he needs to go to Jose, sub me off. We cannot be risking Pellegrini. We already have Dybala out. We can't risk Pellegrini. So the second Pellegrini feels something in his muscle, he has to ask Jose for a sub. Now, we've seen a lot of Pellegrini this season wanting to risk, showing that leadership and playing on his injuries. That's bad. And that's why we're getting a player who's now very fragile. Because Pellegrini is very fragile. You know, this season, you know, he got quite a few little injuries. They aren't major injuries, but you know, you accumulate together, and he's been out for quite some games. So it's important. It's very important for Pellegrini to be safe today. And again, right, the match is starting. Europa League anthem is on with that great orange, brownish stripes. I love the Europa League colors. Really cool colors. It's like bronze colors. I mean, aka losers, but who knows? I like the Europa League Cup. I actually think the Europa League trophy is cooler than the Champions League trophy. Champions League trophy is more unique because it's got those 2 big rings, but I think this one is cooler. It's also way heavier apparently. So yeah. Right, lads and lasses, you know the role of these live watch-alongs. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Do it if you haven't already. And also subscribe to the channel if you're new here, if you want news on Roma. There are going to be big updates when it comes to layouts. I may or may not have bought a green screen, which will come next week. So stay tuned for that. So subscribe, smash the like button, and you know the role. Let me know in the live chat your final score predictions and the players who you think will score in today's game. I know I've said this so many times. I know, it feels like a month. I've been saying this every single game we play. Tammy will get back scoring, Tammy will get back scoring, Tammy will get back scoring, and he never gets back scoring. Mark my words, Tammy will score today. I could not be more convinced. Tammy to get back scoring with a Volpato assist. How about that? And also, I think it's very important for Smalling to start today. And I mentioned this earlier yesterday. Smalling, with a match being so unpredictable, I think is a must in defense. And it's good that Kumbula isn't starting because we're facing a fast team and Kumbula slow, and also because fast teams can cause us so many problems. And having Smalling security and defense is always great. So Smalling definitely, it's good that he's starting. That's what I'm trying to say. Right, the stadium is very small. It's kind of like the Bodo Stadium, I ain't gonna lie. It's just different colors. They were yellow and black. These are blue and white. But the stadium is basically Bodo Stadium. Right, obviously, this is kind of like for them, this is like an honor in a way to have all of these players, Jose, come to their own ground. It's kind of like the Bodo game last season, which they obviously then managed to beat us. But, you know, it's big for these fans to play in such a game. So they'll definitely enjoy it. Their team will definitely try and make their fans proud. And yeah. So yeah, let me know in the live chat your final score predictions and the players you think will score, lads. And yeah, I mean, let's look at their lineup, right? Because their lineup is there could be some players which we know. Now they're playing with a 3-4-2-1. They're playing with Hazard in goal. No, it's not Eden Hazard. No, it's not Thorgan. No, what's his name? Thorgan Hazard. It's what's his name? It's Connor Hazard in goal. Then we've got Jaume, Hoskonen, and Peltola in defense. Soiri, Lingman, Vananen, and Brownie in Brownie in Brown probably in the midfielder. Then as attacking duo they have Hetemai, which used to play in the Serie I believe, and Hostika. Behind Anthony Olusanya, which is their striker for today. Hopefully they won't cause any problems. Hopefully they will not cause any upsets. That's important, right? The teams are in the tunnel. And the match is set to start anytime soon. Everybody predict who will score, but my concern is our defense and goalkeeper, says Harry Kurniawan. I mean, to be honest with you, I get what you're saying. It's definitely goalkeeper more than defense. Our defense has been solid lately. You can't say much about our defense. Now, the fact that Smalling made a mistake against Napoli means absolutely nothing. And we've discussed this in the match reaction. Smalling has saved us so many times that it's kind of good for him to make these mistakes so that he's actually human and not an alien. Now, obviously, I'm joking. It's not good for him to make these mistakes. But he's saved us so many times, and he's also saved us in the Napoli game. So it is so important to not... our defense has been solid. We haven't been conceding many goals. So it's definitely more of an attack problem more than... Oh, look at their fans. Pyros are wild. I said it. This match is a very big match for them. Everyone... I bet you the entire Finland is at the stadium today. The entire Helsinki book a ticket for this match. Look at the Pyros. Obviously, they won Conference League. They're going to try and win this match because if they win, we would get last, and they would get... I don't know what happens, but yeah, let's forget about us losing. That's definitely something to mention. But yeah, I definitely think our problem lately has been the attack, not our defense. Our defense has been solid lately. It's our attack which doesn't score, which doesn't, shoot. That was a very big topic in the match reaction after the Napoli game. We don't shoot. So again, I think Mourinho, by choosing Volpato and by choosing a different formation, by choosing El Shaarawy, kind of wants something, it's trying something new. Because I think if Volpato plays well today, if Volpato creates many chances, if Volpato was to score today, then I reckon Volpato will start on Monday against Verona. So this is also a game where it's about trying something new. We have got a lot of players out. We've got Dybala out. We've got Nico out. We've got a lot of players injured. That, combined with the fact that we've been poor in attack, means that we need a reaction. And maybe that reaction will come by changing something in the lineup. That is the only reason why Volpato is starting today. Because otherwise, Tammy and Belotti would have started together. But Mourinho wants something new. Mourinho wants to try something new. Because he knows, he's seen that the team lately has not been performing well. And also, the fact that he chose Tammy over Belotti means that the faith on Tammy is always there and will continue to be there. And also that Jose also believes that by starting Tammy again, that Tammy just needs a goal to get back going. And he's praying that that goal will come today against Helsinki. Hopefully it will come. Please, Tammy, please score today. Everyone pray at home because Tammy needs to get back scoring. And if he gets back scoring today, when we've got the derby in a couple of weeks, when we've got Ludogorets on Thursday, then potentially things are going to starting to get easier again. But yeah, I definitely think our attack has been more problematic than our defense lately. So yeah, if you can get Juve, Barca, Atletico in the round of 32. We cannot get Juventus. We can get everyone that comes down from the Champions League, but not Juventus because we're from their same country. We can get Juventus in further rounds, but not in the round of 16. Sorry, in the round of 32, not the round of 16. Right, match is starting. For people who haven't already, make sure to smash the like button in this live. Watch along if you're buzzing for today's match. And also let me know in the comments, in the live chat, your final score predictions and the players you think will score. Right, oh my god, this is giving me so many Bodo deja vus. From the pitch to the stadium, from just us wearing long sleeves because it's cold. Everything of this match gives me Bodo Glimt vibes. I don't know. It's something about it. And it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare that match was. So, yeah. Right, it's a throw-in for us. El Shaarawy to take this. I really hope, and this is definitely due to the fact that we're playing with a different formation today, that El Shaarawy doesn't drop back down too much. Because El Shaarawy dropping down is like non-existent El Shaarawy. Like it's like not having El Shaarawy on the pitch. So, yeah, I really hope El Shaarawy sticks with this position, with this high up position, maybe gives some contributions. Kamara heads it, right, Volpato, Cristante, Kamara, that's a foul on Cristante. And yeah, right, it's a first call up for a Helsinki player from the referee. Bad injury on Cristante. Hi Simon, today there is a little stake, but we have to win. Next one we must win, otherwise we'll be out. Sempre Forza Roma. Yes, indeed. Vladimiro. Back three, it's three defenders. It's three defenders? I'm not going to change it. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to change it. It takes me ages to change that graphic, so we're just going to keep it like this. And I really hope it won't be back three, because Vina as a back three is just like having melted chocolate. I mean, it's like having a melted chocolate in your own school bag. That's as bad as Vina playing as a centre back. Right, cross in by them, and Rui Patricio blocks it, gets it. Are we out with a draw? No, we're not, because Betis beat Ludogorets away. If Ludogorets would have beat Betis earlier today, then we had to win today. But now that Betis won against Ludogorets, oh my God, Kamara, and then Smalling. Now that Betis won, we can draw today, and then we would have to win in the next game. But again, let's not risk. Let's just win today. Very risky pass from Kamara there. Again, they're a high-pressing team. They're a fast team. Please avoid these back passes, because it will punish us. Kamara puts that pressure. Needs to get back in position though. Helsinki go. Vina is very up. I mean, you see, that's why playing with three centre backs and having one of them being Vina is bad, because Vina is never there. Vina's position. Oh, Helsinki go, and Smalling interception. We've started bad. We have started bad. The intensity is on their side. The speed is on their side in these first 5 minutes. So, maybe it isn't a corner kick, because Smalling intercepts it, and I think it bounces on him. No, in fact, it is not. Oh no, it is a corner kick. Smalling didn't want a corner kick, but the referee gave a corner kick. Right, be careful. Cross in. Oh, Rui Patricio with a magic save. And then he blocks it. Right, we haven't started great. We're under pressure. Zalewski. Pellegrini, Kamara. I want to see fast football today. I want to see fast football today. Oh, Volpato tries a trick. Tammy tries to help him. Tammy does help him. Tammy fights Volpato, and it's a throw-in for Helsinki. I feel like Volpato's got the talent, you see? I think Volpato has got skills. He's young. He's potential talent. Right, high pressing from Kamara. I like that. Volpato needs to do that as well. You see, they lose the ball. High pressing is the key today. They are not good in defense. I mean, that's with basically every team we've faced up to now. Thing is, we don't press very often. If we press today, it will be the key to this match because they're going to lose so many balls if we stop pressing them. Volpato. Tammy. Tammy tries to skill. Good move from Tammy. He's way faster than the defender. Defender tries to trip him up. Tammy. Zalewski. Tries a nutmeg. And then wins a throw-in. Good move from Tammy there. Again, Tammy needs to be more central though. You know, the wide position needs to be Volpato's. Needs to be Zalewski's. Needs to be someone else's, not him. Zalewski in. And it's wide. And it's a long throw for Helsinki. So if Roma wins today, then their destiny is in their own hands. Exactly. If we win today, then we just don't have to bottle the Ludogorets game. It's as simple as that. But the fact that Betis won definitely helps us. Cristante grabs another ball. It's the second ball he's grabbed. So, good. Why? Because we've put high pressure on them. Smalling. Mancini. Smalling again. Wide to, who is that again? Vigna? Yeah, Vigna. No, sorry, El Shaarawy. Vigna. And yeah. Oh, Zalewski loses the ball. Cristante with a massive interception. Zalewski messes it up again. Bad start from Zalewski there. And Helsinki kick it long. Zalewski heads it. Cristante stops it. Good first few minutes from Cristante. It is very early. I don't want to jinx anything, but he's been recuperating quite many balls. Pellegrini wins a corner kick. It's a corner kick for us. And again, in these games, especially when you're like in a moment where scoring is hard for you, obviously set pieces have to be exploited at its max, because we're very good when it comes to set pieces, especially corner kicks. Pellegrini goes in, and Helsinki clear it away. Mourinho's cold. Mourinho's freezing. You can tell that. Tammy's like, I'm a cool kid. Short sleeves for me. Cristante. Mancini back to Smalling. And it's also important for us to get dominion of the game. We have to try and put our footprints on this game as early as possible, because that shows to Helsinki. Good chance. Volpato in the box. Tammy wanted it back, and the Helsinki get it. Mancini, good interception, and it's a foul on Helsinki. Mancini's fuming. Hetemai. This guy used to play in the Serie A. I'm almost sure about that. Where did Hetemai used to play? Oh yeah, Hetemai used to play in a team which was Hellas Verona's derby called Chievo Verona, and then they like went bankrupt, and now that team doesn't exist anymore. And then the captain of that team used his own money to rebuild it again, and obviously now it has a new name and it started from way down below. But fun story, fun facts. Good pressing from Vina there. Positioning though, remember about your positioning. Remember about your positioning, my friend. It's good that you press, but also defend. Brownie. Good interception from Mancini. Volpato goes. Volpato's fast. Volpato tries a bit too much there. And it's a throw in for us. Wow, their manager looks like prime Tom Cruise. That manager is a young manager, I'll tell you that. Right, throw in for us. Zalewski to take this. And it's another throw in about... no, it's about another throw in for us. Mancini's having a mouth problem. I think he landed on his tooth. The most important thing is that it's not a muscle injury. Good ball from Volpato. Cristante changes side. Very well with El Shaarawy. Great stop. Shoot. El Shaarawy shoots. And it's blocked. That's good. That's what El Shaarawy does. At least El Shaarawy has the balls to shoot. That's what I like about El Shaarawy. Something which not many of these players have. When he thinks he has the chance to shoot, he shoots. And that's it. Wherever the ball goes, it goes. It just goes. Pellegrini, good ball. Tammy stops it. Wide to El Shaarawy. Kamara back to Vina. And it's a bad back pass. Smalling. Wide to Mancini. Zalewski. Kicks it long. Tries to find Tammy there. But Tammy isn't there. And their goalkeeper goes long. Smalling heads it well. Cristante. Volpato puts that pressure. Yes. Volpato. Does he win a throw in? No, I don't think he does. Good pressing. Good pressing from Volpato though. It's a foul on Helsinki there. Foul on their captain. And I think their captain was the guy who got the red card, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Smalling protects that well, and it's a throw-in for us. Volpato seems solid. Volpato's solid, man. Volpato's a talent. He should deserve more chances. Cristante tries to go long, and it's a very bad mistake. Right, Helsinki play from the back now. Trying to construct their actions. Vina intercepts it. Kamara wins a foul. Foul on Kamara. I'll definitely keep you updated on the other games. All of them are 0-0. Zalewski tries to speed run, and it's blocked. And it's a long throw for Rui Patricio. I think what's important in this match is an early goal. And that links the fact that this match is a very unpredictable game. Tammy tries to run. Ooh, they're going to bottle it. No. Because the match being unpredictable means that it's one of those matches where I will not be surprised if Helsinki score in the last second and get the 3 points. That's why it's so important to grab early goals. Just because we can kind of kick the word unpredictable away. Because the more we wait to score, the more the term unpredictable becomes important. Because this match can be, especially when you're playing on artificial ground, where you make easy mistakes which they know how to adapt, which they know how to exploit from. So early goals, in my opinion, is key. But again, that links to the fact that we don't score. Zalewski heads it, and it's a throw-in from a very corner kick position for them. Right, many away fans. Look at that. It's so beautiful to see. Look at that away end. Kamara. Cristante, good interception again. Good physique. Volpato tries to turn around. Mancini. Oh no! Shut up, ref. How's that a foul? Marino's shaking his head as well. Come on. That's just using physique. That's not a fucking foul. It's a corner kick for them. Sorry, free kick for them. Rui Patricio giving directions. Cross in. Smalling heads it away, and Zalewski avoids a corner kick. Keeps it. Goes long. Tries to find Tammy. Tammy isn't there. Mourinho goes, what was that? Right, Helsinki get it back. Zalewski heads it again. And it's a throw-in for them. I'm not liking the way Zalewski started this match. I really don't. I mean, obviously, Zalewski belongs to the other side. But we've got so many injuries. I mean, Korsdorp could have started this. Oh well. Vigna. Kamara uses his physique. You see, that's the same thing Mancini did, and he gave a foul. Good thing we got it back. Book him. Foul on Volpato there. Tom Cruise is complaining. Cristante wide to Vigna. El Shaarawy playing too deep. That's not El Shaarawy's position. And I've said this so many times, but El Shaarawy is way less effective when he plays deeper. Mancini tries to chip it to Volpato, and the Helsinki clear it away. It's a throw-in for us. Zalewski to take this. Zalewski. Good. Tammy puts that pressure. Tammy tries to skill. Tammy with the touches. Tammy wins a corner kick. Good move from Tammy there. Right, set pieces are key. I've said this already. Again, we're pretty good at them. So yeah. Pellegrini goes in. Ooh, hit the bar. How's that not gone in? It's a goal. No. What happened there? How did that not go in? We hit the bar. That's a foul on Helsinki. Right, Cristante hits the bar, Vigna heads it, hits Mancini, then... And that's not a goal. I thought that went in. I mean, the real question is, how did that not go in? Right, we hit the bar again. Again, there's a reason why we've been scoring so many goals when it comes to set pieces, and that's exactly it. Volpato goes, he's fast, he's agile, gets pushed, gets destroyed when it comes to physique. Mancini puts that pressure. Yellow card for Mancini. He needs to be careful now. I would genuinely consider putting Ibanez after this. There was no need for that. There was absolutely no need for that yellow card. He has to be careful. I'm not kidding. He has to be so careful. He is the most aggressive. You know what? Something which you haven't discussed, which is actually pretty funny, is that Mancini has gotten very few yellow cards this season. Last season, he grabbed an average of 1 yellow card per match. That something suggests to me that Mourinho and him had a bet before the season started when it comes to yellow cards, because Mancini does not get booked as often as he did last season. And I've read that somewhere. I swear it was an Instagram post, something like that. But yeah. Well, it was a great chance for us. Again, I don't know how that ball did not go in. Yeah, 20-ish minutes to go till halftime. A lot of chance to score a goal before halftime, which would be very important. Now that more of you guys are tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, make sure to smash that subscribe button if you're new here. If it's the first time seeing my face on your screen, then make sure to click that red button down below. And also, please smash the like button in this live stream. Let's try and get as many likes as possible. Vigna, El Shaarawy, sorry. Oh! That's a great move from Volpato. And then great defending from them. That's a very good move from Volpato, who backheels it to Pellegrini. So yeah, if everyone in the stream right now can take 2 seconds to smash that like button, it would support me a lot. Ooh, careful here. Helsinki go. Risky there. Pellegrini. Right, West Ham scored. Oh man, that's the Conference League. We don't care about that. El Shaarawy. Mancini clears it away. Helsinki get it back through in the box. Try to do something. Shoots. Smalling is a wall. And they go again. Chips it in. Rui Patricio gets it. Have you seen the academy goal that Roma posted? I have not, actually. I've actually seen the Roma women team losing. They were down 3-0. They were down 3-0 yesterday in the Women's Champions League, and they ended up winning 4-3. So shout out to them. That's something that we should do, scoring as many goals. That yellow card means Mancini cannot play against Ludo. I didn't know that. Thanks for that. Freiburg is down 1-0 right now. Kamara heads it. Hits the referee and the Helsinki get it back. I did not see that academy goal. Please send it to me on Instagram over there at Simon lower score AS or lower score. So yeah, DM it to me. I want to see it. I probably saw it. I just can't remember. Zalewski. Mancini. Back to Smalling. Smalling wide to Vigna. Vigna goes long. Tammy tries to sprint. Go on, Tammy. Go on, Tammy. You do it by yourself. Go and shoot. Tammy! Oh. Zalewski gets it. Cross in. Bad cross. Great chance from Tammy. I like that. At least he shot. At least he shot. Be happy about that, ladies and gentlemen. It was also quite a good shot. At least he got the goal. It's a good chance that was. I mean, fairly easy save. But yeah. With so many injuries, we should be called Real, Liverpool, Sevilla, or Real Madrid. We had 2 injuries versus Ludogorets. Right, Volpato gets it back. Zalewski. Zalewski, good move. Zalewski in. Good, putting that pressure, corner kick. Tammy wants that goal. Look at that facial expression. Tammy wants that goal. Right, it's a corner kick. Pellegrini. In. Cristante! Cristante scored! It's 1-0! It's Brian Cristante! I told you, Cristante is fundamental to this team. Brian Cristante, back scoring. He's the guy who scored the first goal of the season. Cristante. Roma up 1-0. Good header. Yet another set piece. Yet another corner kick goal. Cristante is a sexy little bastard. Come on. Cristante scores. Roma up 1-0. Oh, they're checking this. What are they checking now? Oh, for God's sake. What are they checking now? Always, I swear to God, it should be VAR. What? For what? VAR for a corner kick goal? Are you taking the absolute piss? Oh no. What? Why did they disallow this goal? Now I need an explanation now, you see. Why did they disallow this goal? Why did they fucking disallow this goal? I don't get it. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick. How can you check this? Oh my days, it's 0-0. How? I genuinely don't get why they disallowed this goal. Cristante, you little referee, you know You know, you just destroyed Cristante's dream. You can do whatever you want. You can disallow the goal. But you just know that you destroyed Cristante's dream. You little twat. You destroyed Cristante's dream of getting back scoring. You just know that. And apologize. Because I don't know why. Is it because Volpato's holding the goalkeeper? Or are you having a laugh? No, please. They disallowed this goal because Volpato was holding the goalkeeper. That call, that VAR call, I tell you what, that VAR call is as stupid, is as useless as the dog in the Peter Pan movie, who doesn't absolutely do nothing, and yet he's in it. I've never seen a goal get disallowed because a player was holding the goalkeeper. Right, we have to do it all over again. Chris Kamara. Vina. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick. Right, let's do it again. It's another corner kick. Oh, no, it's because it's offside. Oh, it's offside. It's not because he's holding the goalkeeper. No, that is a goal to disallow. Volpato was clearly offside. It's not because he was holding the goalkeeper. It's because he was 100 kilometers offside. Good call by the referee then. But again, I've never seen a goal get disallowed by a corner kick. Right, we do again. Zaleski shoots. Alright, someone sent the academy goal. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, what a goal. Wow. What a cracking goal. Pellegrini gets it. Wow, we're dominating this game now. Bad pass from Pellegrini. There is no offside when it comes to corner kicks. Are you I swear the VAR thing said offside. Are you sure there's no offside in corner kicks? Well, I take back what I said then. That makes it even more weird, because who cares? It's disallowed. Oh, good pass there between Tammy and Pellegrini. Tammy's on the floor. Yellow card for a Helsinki player. Apparently Pablo Mari got stabbed in Milan. Wow. Oh, wait, let me check that. Pablo Mari. Oh yeah, Pablo Mari got stabbed in a shopping mall. It's crazy. Right, let me tweet something. By the way, I just started a Twitter account. I just created a Twitter account. So if you want to go follow, it's AS Roma Theory. Right, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash the subscribe button if you're new here, and also please smash the like button if you haven't already. If everyone right now can smash that like button, it supports me a lot. So please do it if you haven't already. Right, it's another corner kick. We're starting to dominate this match. We've put a footprint in the game. We're showing Helsinki that we're here to win. Now we just need that goal. It's that step that we're missing now. Cross in, and Helsinki clear away. By the way, lads and lasses, if there were to be any goals, please remember to not spoil them in the chat, because not everyone is synchronized on the same minute. In fact, you know what? It makes live watch-alongs even more interesting. Just sync at where I'm at. I'm at 36, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Sync it with me so it becomes more interesting. I know some of you might be forward. I can't do anything about it. But yeah. Kamara. El Shaarawy. A lot of space here. Bad pass. Oh, good pressing from Volpato. Tammy. Hey, that's a pen. It's a pen. Offside again. Oh my days, these offsides. But they're checking this. If it's not offside, it's a pen. The referee said this. If it's not offside, it's offside. Yeah, never. There is never one chance. There is never one time that VAR calls are with us. Never one time. It can be in 20 years' time. That was a penalty on Tammy, though. But it was offside. Throw in for us. 5 minutes ago. Till halftime. Cristante. Volpato, good move. Volpato's way faster than him. Volpato goes in the box. Volpato. El Shaarawy gets it on the other side. El Shaarawy crosses it in. No one's there. It's a complete cross. It's always a cross. Feels like we're playing pool or something. Zalewski, another cross in. Ooh, that was a very big cross. Kamara. Back to Smalling. 55% possession for us, 45% for them. That is a foul on Tammy. Tammy wins a foul. Homie. Homie sounds like a guy from Tuscany singing the Call Me Maybe song. Homie maybe, now hadn't met you, and this is crazy. And it's my number, now homie maybe, because in Tuscany people can't say C's. Tammy! 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 Yes! Out of nowhere! Yes! I said it! I said it! Yes! Tammy! I'm so happy for him! I'm so happy for him! Yes! Tammy Abraham! Finally! Yes! Tammy! Hugging Pellegrini. Come on, Tammy! Yes! Yes! Oh my days, it's like water. It's like water in the Sahara Desert. It's needed. It's vital. It's a lifesaver. Come on! It's a massive header as well. It's a massive header. Oh, Tammy, you're so good sometimes. You're so good. You're as juicy as a cucumber and pomegranate juice sometimes. Oh, yes! Yes! Woo! Sorry, but I just turned into Tammy Abraham for a sec. Oh, I swear to God if they try to check this now. Come on! 1-0 before halftime gives us a breather. Tammy got back scoring. What do you want more? Now tell me what you want more. Especially the Tammy haters. Yes. I mean, if you haven't already, do it for Tammy Abraham. Smash that like button right now and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you've been with Tammy, if you're supported Tammy, if you've stuck with him, do it. Like and subscribe. Volpato tries a Modric style pass to Tammy, but it was completely out of nowhere. That's why I shouted so much, because I was focused on the screen. I turned around and Tammy was celebrating. So yeah. I want to see that again. I need to see my reaction again, because it was out of nowhere. I was talking about, what was I? Crazy. And it's my number. Now homie maybe, because in Tuscany people can't say C's. Tammy! Yeah! Sorry lads, bit excessive, but I'd do anything for Tammy boy. Right. Kamara. Mancini. Zalewski. Kamara. Mancini. Smalling. Back to Rui Patricio. If we concede now, it's us being so stupid. Vina, what a pass. El Shaarawy. Volpato puts the pressure. It's a foul on Vina. Good protection from Vina there. Right, 1 minute of added time. Vina goes. Mescobar, thank you very much for the $5. Just show my appreciation, Simon. Thanks for doing this and Mourinho's press conferences. Thank you so much, mate. I've said it so many times. You know, support is something else. So thank you very much for the $5, and it's my pleasure. I enjoy what I'm doing, and I hope you enjoyed as well. It's halftime. Tammy just went Mamma Mia. You could read that. You could read that from his lips. He just went Mamma Mia. And he knows how important this goal is, and we'll definitely talk about this at halftime. Well, it is halftime. So yeah, right. We're up 1-0. We could have been 2-0, but VAR decided to break Cristante's dream apart. Yeah, it could have been 2 headers. Now it's only 1 because Tammy is the one who scored, and Tammy's back scoring after so many games. In fact, the last time he scored was during the Juventus game, which was in August. So like the first goal in 1 month and a half. You know, that is important, and that's what he needed. So now all that we hope is that Tammy, with this goal, slowly gets back building again, slowly gets back living his life at Roma, but most importantly, slowly gets that love that he had for Roma back. Because last season, you know, Tammy, you know, fell in love with the fans, fell in love with the fan base, fell in love with the city, fell in love with the club. Empoli, sorry, Vasil Joraski, you're very right. Tammy scored against Empoli. So, you know, he completely lost that love, that bond, that appreciation that he had for the club. And you could tell that, you know, he still appreciated the fans, but you could tell that something was wrong. And it's important for Tammy to get back loving this club again, because that is the base of everything. That is where, if you're not interested in the club, if you're not in love with the club, then it obviously links to the fact that he doesn't score goals and to the fact that he doesn't want to play in this team anymore. So this goal is very important. The hug which he had with Pellegrini, which provided the assist, was so important as well. You could tell that. You could tell how important this goal was for Tammy Abraham. So he got back scoring, which is very, very important. And just a side note, hopefully he gets back where he belongs. Now, let's not forget that last season he had the same exact, like his goal streak was very similar to this year. In fact, at the start of last season, he did not score many goals at all. Then something changed in him, something changed about his mentality, and he started bagging more goals. Now, let's not forget that today, Tammy does not have Nico behind him, and also doesn't have Dybala behind him. And the 2 goals which he scored came from 2 assists from Dybala this season, which is important. When Dybala's back, Tammy, on form Tammy, mindset on form Tammy, you know, we'll get back scoring loads of goals because Dybala gives that massive support to him. But it's also important for him to, you know, start scoring when Dybala's not there, because the responsibilities when Dybala's not there are kind of on him, on Pellegrini, on Nico, but he's the one who scores. So very important, and also very nice goal. We can't hide that. Good header, and for the first time we can actually see Tammy using his height, which is good. Anyways, first half reactions, I think, are very, very simple. In fact, before we get into the match, in the halftime reaction, if you haven't already, smash that like button. Yeah, everyone right now in the stream, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And speaking about this halftime reaction, all I can say is that this is an absolute dominion. It's an absolute siege. No, they didn't do absolutely anything. Now, again, we've seen it so many times where we've had this approach, and then we kind of drop down, we kind of relax, we kind of go, right, it's just Helsinki, I can chill out for 10 minutes, nothing gonna happen, and it's in those 10 minutes which they're gonna punish us. So concentration needs to be there because this is a crucial game. A crucial game. So I think, it's safe to say that we're dominating this. It's safe to say that we're the only team on the pitch today, but that does not mean that there is space for mistakes. And that's so important. That is so bloody important. Because it's just, and it's always the same. The goals we concede, you see, you never see us conceding a worldie of a goal where you go, it's not our fault. It's his fault. It's really his fault. And you see, it's his fault. We did that. We couldn't do anything. You never see that happen in this team. You never see that happen. So the goals that we concede, or 90% of the times, all because of us. That's why this match is not over. And if anyone thinks that this match is over, you're wrong. You are wrong. We have to score more goals to grab breathers. Zion Trader, thank you very much for the $5. Yo, Simon, what do you think of Volpato performance so far? Thank you very much, first of all, for the $5. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the support. And what I'll say about Volpato, I think Volpato is coming from the academy. You can't expect a masterclass. It's probably his, I think definitely his first ever European game. So, and I don't care if we're playing Real Madrid, if we're playing Helsinki, the pressure is something to talk about. Volpato's feeling the pressure. He's playing with older guys, so we can't really go, right, Volpato's not playing well. Because as much as that is the case, let's date back to everything that Volpato's going through. Pressure and all of that. What I will say about Volpato, which is a very good thing, however, is that Volpato changes the rhythm of the attack. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here. Volpato has got a different rhythm in compared to the players around him, but especially to the players against him. He's had a few chances where he completely run past the opponents. He's versatile. He can play in many different positions. And the fact that he's fast and the fact that he's talented means that he can play as a winger and he can play as a Dybala substitution, someone who provides the assists. So what I'm trying to say is, it's not usual in this team, which is a very slow team, which is a very, sometimes, boring team to watch, to find fast players. And Volpato's fast. Volpato has got the ability to change the direction of the ball really easily. And that's something which, in my opinion, is giving a really good impact to the game. And the more he grows, the more he develops, the more he grabs that experience, Volpato, in the space of 2-3 months, will become like Zalewski. Therefore, a crucial player to the team. Zalewski was the same last season. Zalewski came from the academy, played a few games, gave a really good impact. Jose gave him a few more games, a really good impact. Zalewski is now untouchable. Even though today, he's not playing that great. But Zalewski was a big factor of why we won the Conference League last season. So, what I'm trying to say is, Volpato can follow the same path as Zalewski. But it's also important for Volpato to not do what Felix did. Therefore, let's say he scores a world-class goal. Now, it's so important for Volpato to not do what Felix did, which is, I scored a world-class goal, I'm the best player in the league. Because, yes, maybe it's a bit of an exaggeration, Felix did that. Felix thought that. After that brace against Genoa, Felix went, everyone's tagging me on Instagram saying I'm a world-class talent. I mean, I just scored 2 goals. What do I need to do more? And that's where the downfall of Felix started. So Volpato needs to do what Zalewski did and not what Felix did. So that kind of ends my brackets on Volpato. Now, there was a good question, which I had to answer. Oh, yeah. What's your like record? What record you want? Oh, you need to set a like target. Let's go. There are quite a lot of you in here. I want 50 likes by the time the second half starts. You've asked me to set a like target, and you've got the responsibility to do that now. So 50 likes by the time the second half starts, and what do we need to say? Defense is playing solid. Cristante is playing phenomenally today. This is one of those performances where Cristante, goes from being as useless as the dog in the Peter Pan movie, as I said before, to like prime Kante. And it's so crazy how Cristante can change from being as useless as the dog in the Peter Pan movie to prime Kante. It's so crazy to see and to look at Cristante changing between the two sides of him. Because he's playing so good today that on Monday against Verona, he can be useless. And that's the only problem with Cristante, consistency. So it's so important for him to continue on this route. And lately, I'm liking Cristante. I'm liking him today. I liked him against Sampdoria. Cristante is playing well. Cristante, again, I'm saying it again because I want to say it again, is crucial to this team. Is crucial. Without Cristante, sometimes, and it's so crazy for me to say this, but sometimes Cristante is the player who you're like, Cristante made us win this game. And, I'm always saying the same thing. Cristante has got a fixed opinion on everyone's minds. Everyone says, oh, Cristante's shite. Oh, Cristante's useless. Oh, no, Cristante's dumb. Oh, Cristante's low. And everyone is so fixed on these opinions that anytime Cristante plays well, you're like, Cristante didn't do anything. Cristante is fundamental to this team. And if I have not made it clear this yet, I don't know how I can make this clear. Cristante, I know what. Cristante is the defensive machine of this team. And I'm going to get so much hate for this. I'm going to say, Cristante is dumb, Cristante is slow, Cristante... Say what you want. Cristante is the defensive machine to this team. So yeah. Overall, there's not much to say. They haven't done much. And the problem is that... And you know what? I'll actually find you a problem, which is really good, but it's also it's a problem. Now, we've scored 2 goals in this game. One of them was offside. We've scored 2 goals, though. So, the ball went at the back of the net 2 times. I know, we're only up 1-0. But the 2 goals which you scored came from 2 set pieces. Now, this is great because it means that, we're up on a lead, we're scoring and all of that. This is so bad, though, because it shows you that we can only score on set pieces. Really. It's great because we're scoring, we've scored, we're on a lead, it's a fundamental win. It's bad because we only score on set pieces. And that is a problem. Because if you only score on set pieces, then we don't know how to score when it comes to not scoring on set pieces. If you see what I mean. So, I'd like us to score, I'd like us to score more action type goals instead of always scoring set pieces. I'm not complaining. There is no part of me which is complaining here. But I'm just saying, set pieces will work if you're good, but they won't work every time. So we need to step up the goals that we score from actions, fast plays, crosses is in, and those things. So yeah. Smalling is the defensive machine. No, I mean obviously not centre back. I mean as defensive midfielders. Obviously, I'm saying. As defensive midfielders, Cristante is the machine. Obviously, the defensive machine is Chris Smalling. I can't hide that. But the defensive midfielder machine is Cristante. And again, call me crazy, Cristante is more important to this team than Matic. I truly mean this. I really do. I truly mean this. Right, second half is starting. Let's get the timer back on. Helsinki on the ball, starting with the ball in the second half. Let's keep this result. Let's bring this result to the Olimpico and let's beat Ludogorets and let's enjoy a good old Europa League run. But we have to win this game first, so let's not focus on other games. Let's focus on scoring more goals. I've said this in the press conference yesterday. The more goals we score today, the more fluency we get back in attack. So yeah, right, match started. And I'm liking something which we didn't discuss at halftime is that I'm liking the pressure we're putting on them. That's the key of why we're on a lead, because they are. Oh, Tammy. Hopefully Vupato scores. Sì, mi ricordo quando c'erano tipo 18 persone. Oh, mamma mia. We've come a long way. And we can still go a long way. So yeah. Smalling. Cristante. Kamara. Vigna, back to Kamara. Kamara tries to chip it. Good pass to El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy stops it. El Shaarawy goes. Oh! Hey! El Shaarawy's dragged down. Nah, that's not a pen. Too light. Too light from El Shaw. Smalling. Heads it. El Shaarawy. Good pass. Vupato. Pellegrini. Back heels it to himself. But Helsinki go again. Hetemai. Actually, you know what? Let me change the table graphic, because let's make it live. So right now it would be 7 points, but due to goal difference, at time of speaking, Ludogorets would still be in front of us. So let's change that. So we'd still be third right now, but we obviously still need to play at home, sold out stadium, against Ludo. There you go. Kamara. Vupato. Another thing which I didn't say about Vupato is that I'm getting the impression he's someone who likes risking, so complicated passes, complicated things, which part of me likes that, because at least he's someone who creates something new and all of that. But again, right now, especially when it's tough for us to score, I'd rather he play it simple. But I'm not disappointed by Vupato. Obviously, he's not the best on the pitch, but Al Shaarawy puts that pressure. No, ref, no. Kamara puts that pressure. There you go. They lose it again. Tammy. Tammy shoots. Oh! I thought that was in. I made a weird ass noise. I thought that was gonna go in. Great shot from Tammy. Look, they lose it again. That's why. No one gets it though. That's lazy. That's just lazy from Pellegrini. Vinya, Kamara. Kamara, El Shaarawy, Vinya. Changes side to Zalewski. Kamara. Kamara goes. Vinya. Wins a throw in. Not too bad. Actually getting distracted from Vinya's performance. I don't know, there's just something about his positioning today which makes me not look at him. How is Volpato playing? Not too bad, but he's not the best. I mean, he's young, pressure. We've discussed that during halftime. Could be better, but I'm not complaining. Hey! Oh, Vinya continues. Referee's gonna book him though. Vinya in the box, and the referee gets it. Tammy claps. Tammy enjoys that. Pellegrini got lynched. He got assaulted. Come on, referee has to book him there. Bro, their manager, I swear to God, their manager looks like high school Boris Johnson. Look at his face. He looks like high school Boris Johnson. Go to school, wear a mask and go to school. Don't go to school, wear a mask and go to school. And if you wear a mask, go to school. And it's 1-1. Oh my days. It's 1-1. It's Hetamai again. For God's sake. Oh my days. It's 1-1. Was there a deflection? I hope there was a deflection there. Oh my days. What am I? Oh, these lazy ass goals that we concede every single time. I don't get why Rui Patricio didn't dive there. Like, Mancini wasn't marking him, but it was a slow shot. Pellegrini. We're feeling the pressure now. We're feeling the pressure now. We're feeling that pressure now. Pellegrini touches it, and it's always this. You see why sometimes. You see like how sometimes I don't go live for match reactions because it's like it's always the same thing. It's one word which can describe every single Roma game, every single goal we concede. It's always one word. That word is deconcentration. It's always like that. There is never one time where I'm here to applaud a goal from our opponents. There is never one time where I go, right, what a... In fact, the first time was against Napoli on Thursday. There is never one time Tammy goes where I go, great, we couldn't do anything here. It's great goal. I never do that. I can never do that. Because it's always us. And it just triggers me, this thing. It triggers me so bad. It's a throw-in for them. It's a foul on Helsinki. It's a throw-in for them. Right, Pellegrini. Good pass to Tammy. Tammy goes. Go, Tammy. It's a solo. It's solo. You go. You go, Tammy. You go. Tammy wins it back again. Changes side. Volpato. El Shaarawy. Vigna. Kamara. Cristante heads it. Kamara. El Shaarawy. Kamara fights. Oh, Kamara's intensity is something else. And wins a corner kick. It's another corner kick for us. Six corners to one for us. Cross in. Right, we get it back. Zalewski. Smalling heads it, and their Northern Irish goalkeeper gets it. Right, they go again. Smalling needs to get back in defence. Yeah. Tammy, go put pressure on them. They're gonna lose the ball. You see, they're gonna lose it, and they lose it. It's just a matter of pressing them. Pellegrini. El Shaarawy. Cristante. Tammy. Good pass from Tammy. Wide, Vigna. I mean, Vina crossing a ball is like... That's a foul on Mancini. I mean, Vina crossing a ball is like Italy going to war. Sometimes it goes well, but most of the time it's like, what am I doing here? Yeah. A lot of time left. Again, we can easily win this, but we're not creating many chances. It's all the same thing. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please make sure to smash the like button down below. Let's try and get 70 likes, would be absolutely amazing. So please do it if you haven't already. And also, smash the subscribe button if it's the first time here. If you're new here, if it's the first time seeing my screen, my face on your screen, rather than your screen on my face. Pellegrini, change your side, very on to Zalewski. Zalewski runs, good closure from Helsinki. Cristante. Volpato. Throw in for them. Tammy heads it. Pellegrini. Pellegrini. El Shaarawy wide. El Shaarawy. Tammy! Yes! Double from Tammy. It's Tammy's night. Come on. Yes. Tammy double. Tammy brace. We needed this. We needed this. Now they're gonna check this. They're gonna I don't know if it's offside or not. Come on. Tammy back. Tammy is back. Sit down, haters. Sit down. El Shaarawy cuts around. Oh, it's on goal. It's not Tammy. No, it is Tammy. Is this a Tammy goal? If it's a Tammy goal, it's surely offside though. It's a goal. It's a goal. Who cares? Then it's probably an own goal. Because Tammy's definitely offside there. It's a goal. Who cares? Kiss my ass. Right. We go again. I'm going to count that as a Tammy goal. And Tammy, to be honest, you take it. Don't let anyone say that's an own goal. You take it, because that helps you with your morale. Pellegrini shoots. Ooh, good shot. Well, we're back going. You see, it's just, you see, it's a little deconcentration, nothing major. Right, they go again now. I'll take it. Oh no, please don't start with the fake scores. Please don't start with the fake scores. That's my biggest nightmare. Right, It's definitely an own goal. They're showing it again. It's definitely an own goal. Because Tammy was offside. They didn't even check it. They didn't even bother check it. So it's definitely an own goal. So yeah, we're back up. Smash that like button and subscribe. Yeah, it's an own. You know what happened? I tell you what happened. It bounces on the defender, so therefore the offside doesn't count anymore. And it bounces on the defender and then it bounces on Tammy. That's my theory. Vinya. Wide to El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy goes. El Shaarawy. Good speed. That's what we want. El Shaarawy. Ooh, that was a good idea. That was a very good idea for Tammy. Right, it's a throw for us. 25 minutes to go. Kamara changes side beautifully onto Zalewski. Zalewski can speed run here. Zalewski goes. Cristante. Oh, great move from Cristante. Changes side very well onto El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy cuts in. Kamara. Volpato. Cristante. El Shaarawy. Right, this is good football now. Volpato. Volpato shoots. Kamara. And it's wide. Faster. We're playing faster now. It's more enjoyable to watch. Definitely more enjoyable. Yeah. Mancini. Ooh, Cristante. Cristante's always in position. You don't worry with Cristante in the middle. He always knows where he's going. El Shaarawy. Oh my days, my mom is shouting again. Oh, bloody hell, man. The chit chat, it's 10:30 p.m. Chit chat's going on. Are they tired? That's my big question. Off days into the entire day of work. Get back home and shout as mad. Go to bed. Right, Hetemai's injured. Hetemai out. The guy who scored. Number 10 in. Right. Boujalab in. Boujalab is in. Boujalab is in. Be quiet or Boujalab will score. Be quiet. I think Boujalab is shutting down. You know, just my mom, my sister get just start chatting. They don't stop. Boujalab will score if you don't shut up. Good job, Boujalab. Pellegrini cuts in, tries to shoot, deflection, goalkeeper gets it. Vina. Hey, it's a foul on Vina. Vina gets dragged down. 20 minutes to go. Tammy. Will Belotti get any game time today? I'd like to see Belotti in, but I don't want to see Tammy out because I think Tammy can score another one. And if he scores another one, then I'll proudly say Tammy is back. So I'd change Volpato and I'd put Belotti. I don't think Volpato, as a first game, not his first game. He definitely played more games, but as a first European game, I definitely not give a full 90 minutes to Volpato. I'd put Belotti, and I think Belotti can score, and I think Tammy can score too. Again. Simon's mom is fake scoring. Gotta ban her. It's more of Simon's sister, to be honest. We should ban her. And to be honest with you, this dates back to when I didn't have a YouTube channel. This is genuinely something which dates back to quite a few years ago. That every time I watched a Roma match with my dad in the sofa and my sister stepped in the room, the opponents would score. So, I've banned her walking in rooms whenever Roma plays, and she kind of transformed this walking into rooms to shouting. So you don't see her, walking into rooms whenever Roma plays because that brought badass luck. But now all you see her doing is her shouting. And you see her talking about on her phone with her friends and all of that. So she's gone through an evolution of curses, but she's banned in walking into rooms. Yeah, that's fun. Quick story. Cross in. Can't be bothered to do the math because your timer is weird. I know my timer is weird. I'm at. I'll tell you now. I should probably change that timer. It drags me nervous as well. Dog barking as well. Everyone's disappointed about this Roma game. You've got the dog barking. You've got. I'm at 72, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 73. Oh, Zalewski got megged here. Mancini clears it away. We should score another one. We really have to score another one. Zalewski clears it long. Right, we're coming towards, no, we've got quite a lot of time left. 15 minutes. Still no subs. Kamara's out of position here. Ooh, there's a good ball in. We're suffering too much. We are suffering too much. We're suffering too much seeing the dimensions of this team. Like, they did not do much. I should have never said that. But yeah. There you go. Rui Patricio saves. Rui Patricio was about to bottle that as well. But, you know, to be honest with you, I think obviously the injuries have killed us. But something which has turned this period of us being full of injuries into a game is kind of like, Mourinho said this many times, we have to suffer until the start of the second round of this era, which is after the World. We have to suffer until the World Cup ends. And that is so true. Like, no, and I think in this period of time where we don't have Dybala, where we don't have Nico, not for an injury, but for these Europa League games, where we don't have Wijnaldum, it's a suffering game. We have to suffer. We have to play as a team. And whatever the result will be, if it's a win, if it's a draw, if it's how I achieve that win, how I achieve that draw, I don't care how. But the only important thing is the 3 points until these players are out. When these players get back, then it's important to focus on the style of play. Right, quite a lot of substitutions. We've got another very young star in, which is Volpato out and Fatih Kanti in, which is another academy player. Good to see a lot of these academy players. I'm liking it. I'm liking Jose's attention to the academy as well. Bove in and Kamara out, and Shumarodov in, and Pellegrini out. So no Tammy out, which is good. Gives faith on him. Right, Bove, Shumarodov and Fatih Kanti in. And I'm liking how Jose is teaming up with the academy team. This is something which not many managers did at the club. I'm liking how Jose is collaborating between the two. He's calling up young players. He's calling up academy players. He's starting academy players. He's subbing in academy. This is something which definitely comes from the Premier League. And you can see that Jose has managed Premier League clubs, because in the Premier League they experiment with academy players. In the Serie A, before you find a team which experiments with academy teams, the world has to end. So it's good that Jose is doing so. Cross in. What? What did I just see? What did I just see? 2 players are on the floor and Helsinki scored the Puskas Award. What did I just see? What did I just witness? Cristante on the floor. Oh my God, what did I just see? Fuck. Oh my. Cristante's on the floor. VAR will check this. But I cannot believe, the second I say we never concede world-class goals, And the second I say there is never a chance for me to say congratulations to the opponent team, they score this goal. Like, it can't be more scripted. VAR! Come on. VAR. We're in desperate mode right now. We're like suffering against this team. VAR. Elbows high. Hey. Come on. That's a high elbow, ref. 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 That's a high elbow, ref. Come on. Oh my days. Come on, man. Cristante gets knocked down. Why is it taking it so much time? Yellow card for Rui Patricio. It's a free kick. Oh my days. Cristante gets knocked down, but to be honest with you, if there's any Helsinki fans in here, I the only thing which I need to say is I apologize for this, because that is a foul. But that for me remains the Puskas award. Cristante got knocked down. It is a foul. You can't say anything, but we cannot be suffering against this team. We cannot be suffering against these teams. We just can't. And the match isn't even over. We've got 10 minutes of pure chaos in this match. We cannot be suffering against these teams. Now, don't get me wrong. It's one of those goals where, like, I can't do anything. And I'm the first one to say, if that goal was valid, we could not say anything about it. And in fact, I apologize, because that is one of the lifetime goals which sucks being ruled out by VAR. But oh my God, if we suffer against these teams, where do we think we're going? Where do we think we're going? And you know, I've just said that until the injuries are over, it's a process of surviving, because the talent is not there. If you remove Dybala, if you remove Nico, if you remove Wijnaldum, the talent isn't there. But we cannot be suffering against these teams. We just can't. And I feel bad because this goal should not be ruled out. I genuinely feel bad because this is one in a lifetime goals. But you see, no matter who watches this, if it's Mourinho watching me speaking right now, or if it's you, a Roma fan, look at me in the face right now. We cannot be suffering against these teams. And I'm being dead serious here. You know, I love joking. I love having a good old laugh in these live watch-alongs. The big purpose of this channel is to have a good old laugh while supporting Roma. But it's also about improving, making this team better, making this team more vulnerable against big clubs. And if there's one thing which I can say out of this match, no matter what the final result will be, is that where do we think we're going if we play like this in these games? What are our objectives if this is the style of football we have? Where we only score on set pieces. Where we concede silly goals, like the first goal. Where we've got some players who do not put the balls in the games. Now you see, you can combine all of these things together and you're like, what are our objectives? And that is very simple because we cannot be playing like this. And, no matter what the final result of this match will be, I will take a win. Because I know that Mourinho said that, until the injuries are back, it's a process of surviving. And I totally agree on that. But surviving does not mean playing like this. Surviving means putting the balls in a football match. Putting the balls on the ground in a football pitch. And those are two things which, unfortunately, this season, I'm not seeing in this team. I'm really not seeing it. And that's why, if I have to say something, I'll say it. Last season, we were playing way better than this season. And again, I'm not trying to complain here because I'll take a win. A win is massive. We can bring this result to the Olympico, sold out stadium. There's no part of me which believes we'll lose at home in front of the fans against Ludogorets. There is no part of me which believes that. But still, I have to be realistic. I am a Roma fan from day one to the last day of my life. But I have to be realistic. And our football is not good. It has to be improved as soon as possible. And that's kind of my rant over. But it's very important for us to improve it. Because we cannot be risking against this team who had 2 attempts and scored 2 goals. And luckily one of them got disallowed. That's all I'm saying. And that's something which we'll discuss tomorrow in the match reaction better. But yeah, match isn't over. Let's focus on ending this match. Rui Patricio gets it. Their goalkeeper gets it. I know, I'm the first one to say that I'll take a win here. I won't hide that. But the thing which we cannot do is suffering this much against these teams. And don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean conceding a banger of a goal. Because again, we couldn't do anything when it comes to that. But still, we're suffering too much. This is just my opinion. Anyone can think it however you want. If you think we're playing good football, I'm not criticizing you. But the realistic side of this is that, our football isn't great. Bove, great tackle. It's a throw-in for them. Spina ready to get subbed in. El Shaarawy out and Spina. And I actually liked El Shaarawy's performance today. I think he created a lot. Even though he was playing in a deep position, which isn't always his best. But yeah, I did like El Shaarawy. Jose made your shitty club relevant. Don't ever disrespect him. Did I disrespect him? Did I say anything about Jose, or did I say anything about our style of play? Because I think you're not listening. I think you should give a good old earwax clean to your ears. Did I ever mention Jose in my rant? Did I ever mention Mourinho? Did I ever disrespect Mourinho? Now, you see, before saying these things, pay attention to what I say. Because I'm criticizing the way we play. And I've never put in consideration the manager in this. In fact, I'm saying that I'm agreeing with what the manager said, which is that we have to suffer that until the injuries are back. It's a process of suffering. It's a process of winning and only counting on the 3 points, not on the style of play. So, before calling my shitty club irrelevant. Give your shitty ears a good old earwax clean, because I never mentioned Jose in this. So please, don't make up things which I never said, because that really pisses me off. Tammy. 5 minutes of added time. Shomurodov had a great chance. I got completely distracted by someone who said something which I never said. You made me lose Shomurodov's chance. Come on, man. Right, Helsinki, go again. Spina's on the pitch now. Helsinki, that guy doesn't stop it well. It's a throw-in for us. Spina protects it. Spina risks. Faticanti puts pressure. Shomurodov. Good, wins the throw-in. Right, throw in Tammy, Spina. What is more weight in Europa League when points are tied? Goal difference or head-to-head results? I think goal difference. No, head-to-head results. Yeah, head-to-head results. Which kind of links with goal difference. But yeah. I'm actually quite surprised that Belotti didn't get any game time today. But I'm happy Tammy had a full match. Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please, everyone in the stream right now, smash the like button and also subscribe to the channel. It supports me a lot. And yeah. Yellow card for Spina. So yeah, down below. Takes 2 seconds, free of cost, and it supports me. I wanted Simeone instead of Belotti, but what do I know? Yeah, I think Belotti again deserves more time. Simeone has had a great impact at Napoli, but I think it's also the way Napoli is playing. One minute to go. Good stream, son. Have a good night. Have a good night, Matteo. Rui Patricio gets it, and it's most probably gonna end. So Helsinki are officially... I mean, it's not... Siri pops up. Why does Siri pop up? Bove wins a throw-in. So yeah, Helsinki are officially out of the European competitions. So we're basically in Europa League or in Conference League. Confirmed, 100%. Hopefully it's Europa League. Europa League is getting so juicy, ladies and gentlemen. I really want to get as furthest as possible. And it doesn't mean winning. I just want to live good European nights. Especially with the good, teams that are coming from the Champions League. That's a foul on... No, Vina. Vina did not play too bad. It's over. Crucial win. All that was needed today was 3 points. Our football needs to improve. Our football has to improve. But again, I'll link to what I've said before and to what Jose said. Until the injuries are back, it's a process of getting as many 3 points as possible in the worst ways possible, in the best ways possible, or in the most effective ways possible. So pretty much, in other words, until the injuries are over and until Dybala, Wijnaldum and all of these players are back, getting 3 points is the only reason we play. Our football has to be better. And I hope our football improves. On Monday now, we've got another very crucial game to keep within and around the top 4 situation in the Serie A in Verona. And then next Thursday, we've got the last group stage of a match against Ludogorets, which we have to win. If we draw, it's something. If we draw, we have to... let's just win that match. We have to win it at home, sold out stadium. To be honest, don't want to jinx anything, but there is no part of me which believes that we will not win that match. Home advantage will play a massive, massive, massive part. Great win for us tonight. We got the 3 points. We need to keep our dream alive. Dai Roma. Nicolas, buonanotte. Yeah, I'll catch you very, very soon. I'll catch you tomorrow for the match reaction, and then I'll slowly start to focus on the Verona game. Some transfer news in and out. And yeah, have a good night, everyone. And yeah, enjoy your night, enjoy your day. A win is a win, no matter the style. Great statement, Emmanuel. But yeah, I'll catch you soon. Subscribe if you haven't already. Smash the like button. Follow me on Instagram over here or at Simon_, ASO_. And yeah, I'll catch you very soon. And also don't forget to share the link of my channel with your families and friends. I'll catch you very soon. Enjoy the night. And we're back alive in the Europa League. Come on, the boys. Simon out. Tammy is back.